Hi, I'm Game Guy. It's time for more. Let's play Yoshi's Island, the No Score Challenge. Moving on to World 2. World 2 is the world that exists and is the second one in line with the first world being the first world, and the second world being the second world. We're meeting Koopa and Paratroopa, by the way. There they are, and there they go. Goodbye! Well, now that we have met them, it is time to murder them. Just as nature intended. Oh man, I sure want to do this puzzle. Well, I mean, I can do part of it. This is a superstar! I can run around as a baby if I want. But if I run out of star power, then I run out of star power, and it's just no good. Sadly, completing this puzzle results in literally death, so I'm just gonna not. Hello, I met you again, Paratroopa Man. These blocks fall. Well, some of them do. When you land on them. My cheat is off again. I should probably, before I start an episode, make sure that's working. It's a thing. Are we all good? Are we all good? Yeah, okay. Now that interruption has occurred, let us move on to this area. It's Poochie! He's a doggy who is ostensibly not a stupid, which is why we should ride him over the spike pit towards the tiny hole in the wall. I really wanted to get this box, but I don't know, something is preventing me from getting that box, which is why I've decided to ignore that box. Anyway, this is the midpoint ringland. This is Deathland. Population falling blocks that try to crush you or whatever. Why would they do this? No one knows. I don't think any of the coins in here are red. Y'all might remember my Yoshi's Island DS LP where they kind of rehashed this exact gimmick, except they put red coins in it, which is, you know, super fun, by the way, especially since they were hilariously in the way. But that is not the case here. I got every coin. I am the coin master. The coin master. I'm the master of coins. What is in that cloud over there? I am legitimately curious. I don't know what that was about. Hiya! Oh no, angry stars. I don't want those. They are the bads. They are the bads. I don't want the bads. Yum. I have eaten a guy. And another guy. Take that, guys. Oh man, a hidden super cloud. I love hidden super clouds. What is down here? I probably shouldn't have ground pounded that, because there very well could be deadly, deadly secrets in there. This is just the weird, I'm not even sure what you would call this, like, sponge, maybe? I don't know, like, the trick is, like, once Yoshi's head gets stuck, release and hold A again. That's the trick, alright. There's also, like, nothing in here except a bunch of one-ups, so that's a fun little side dish of an area. Why is there lava down here and also water pouring in the background? Water and lava are not the same thing. Or maybe it's magma because it is in fact underground. Ooh. Ooh. I believe at this point, there can be a key to be obtained somewhere. Are you the key to be obtained? No. That said, you want to grab a Shy Guy somewhere. Shy Guy friend, I need you. I need you for the ability to live. Now, you're gonna have to juggle this guy a little bit, but do be careful because if he touches any of these things while they're falling, he's just gonna die instantly. You do not want that. That is generally a bad. It should be noted, actually, the main reason why you're gonna need to juggle, in case you don't know, is because after a certain amount of time, Yoshi just kinda swallows things on his own. I screwed up here, by the way. It may not seem like it. It may seem like I just kinda randomly killed myself, but, I can't make that jump from the lower block to the higher block without getting a red coin. I've tried before. I think you can do it in the GBA version, but I'm not able to here, so, yay! I once called you Doom Tetris, but that's highly inaccurate considering they aren't even tetrominoes at all. So, I'm not sure where that notion came from, but hey. Let's try this by, jumping over things this time. Might be a good idea. I don't remember where the key is. I know I had another key in a previous level. I didn't know where it was, but this one I kind of... Oh, you know what? It was in the box I couldn't get. I know where the key is. Shy Guy, I know where the key is. Get in my belly. Become an egg. You will now be a projectile. For me to have toadies. You could at least throw some confetti to celebrate. Just ominously hovering at the top of the screen is not very celebratory. Just, you know, pointing that out. Just, I figure it's worth mentioning. Anyway, moving on to 2-2. This level could be something. Ah, yes, the baseball boys. These guys have a gimmick. Throw an egg at them and they'll catch it, and then they'll throw it back at you, and then they'll try to catch it again. That is their gimmick. One baseball boy can catch another baseball boy's egg, in case you don't know. Here's the fun thing about those guys. Their thrown eggs count as your thrown eggs, and therefore will hit things for you. Same goes for this guy, but he just bats them away. That was your introduction to baseball boys. Hello, guy. Please leave. Well, I mean, you don't have to leave. You're pretty immobile, and I'm the one who's mobile here, so I'm just gonna continue on my merry way over to here so I can make a nice, pretty flower sprout from the ground. Ah, so pretty. Anyway, while I'm here, I want to showcase something real quick. That's a little bit of a limitation of what I am attempting to do here. If I get myself a 0, I die. I don't know if you knew this or not, but if you get a 0, you die. Let me, try that again. Wow, well, that was bound to happen eventually. You know, it's funny, considering what I want to showcase here. It's gonna be a little bit silly, but, you know, okay. When you have 0 points in this game, by the way, a couple of different things will happen. You might remember the superstar from before. Well, here it is again. Let's go ahead and get it. Let's go ahead and get it. Oh, no. Well, I'm not sure what happened there, but don't touch a superstar when you have 0 points. It is bad. Obviously, this won't ever happen, like, in the GBA version or any other version of the game, but I just thought that was funny. So, anyway, moving on. Now that I've died 3 times. Oh yeah, be careful of this red coin. It's very sneaky if you don't have a magnifying glass. I've run into that one on accident many times. That was exactly what I wanted to do. Anyway, you need to have more than 0 star points to get the star. That's the joke. I think they even actually fixed it in the GBA version, because I've tried doing the same thing by just having 0 stars when you get a star, and the toadies just don't even react. It's, I don't know, a weird sort of side effect, I guess. It's not even really relevant for most people, but I don't know. I thought it was funny. Anyway, this is where that one part is relevant, where these guys can throw eggs into red coins, so you gotta be careful. This one is actually rather obnoxiously placed, as you might imagine, so I'm just gonna keep on moving. Anyway, this is an ice melon. It's a nice melon. You can freeze dudes and they explode to death. Also, for some reason, there's another middle ring right here. We've traveled long and far to obtain this middle ring. So I'm pretty glad that it's here. This is just a cluster of blocks, some of which you can go into, some of which you cannot. It's a weird sort of deal. Oh no, a mouse! Oh no, that guy again. Oh no, everything in the world. Please go away. I don't want any part of you today or Tuesday. Oh no, I didn't know that you were there. I was just chasing my mouse friend to get my egg back. Evidently, that was a bad idea. These guys steal your eggs, by the way. They're kind of annoying. I want that melon. I want the melon, man! You can freeze that guy and he just falls off the ceiling. Getting that melon was totally validated now. Totally valid. Alright, what's next? Hey, cloud. I love clouds. I can turn into a mole if I want to. It stands to reason, also, if you have 0 when you transform, they also take Baby Mario. Only in a less glitchy manner, so... In case you wanted to know, the rules of the road, that's what they are. I'm pretty sure I can't actually get into the thing there, so I collected all of the coins that aren't red because I am a rebel. That is what I set out to do. Bonk your head against the ceiling, Yoshi. You need to do this. This is like a little maze area that has like a bunch of stuff everywhere. It's pretty great. Look at that guy. Bouncing around with a skull on his head. You get back here, friend. You know, it's kind of annoying because they take your egg and then you try to eat them and like generally you end up trying to lick up the egg instead. Oh, this is a secret-y secret that exists. I think it's a 1-up, but I am curious now because I do not remember what it is. What are you, friend? I must know. Finding out what you contain has caused me to kill myself eventually. Rats! Oh man, it was stars. That was totally worth it. Excuse me, I have to take a brief trip to the afterlife again. Anyway, now that shenanigans is done, there's an ice melon over here. That's neat! What else is around? You can freeze these guys, by the way. It's a fun time, being able to freeze those guys. Ow. Get back here with my egg, you monster! What kind of monster takes a dude's egg? That's just rude. I don't remember what's down here. This is just the LP where, despite the fact that I'm getting 0%, I am inclined to explore everything. This Shy Guy is probably the best candidate for getting a 0. Remember that mouse for later. He's, like, important or whatever. But we need to go ahead and bonk a few rats briefly, which is why I'm failing at bonking a few rats briefly. Alright. Alright, Mr. Shy Guy. I choose the Shy Guy mostly because, like, the rats are annoying to get, like, hit by without them taking all your eggs, and I want my eggs, man. I want my eggs, man! They're mine, they're green, they don't even match my color, and yet, they are mine! Come on. You have to appreciate a dinosaur who does not care the color of his eggs. Or her eggs. Yoshi's gender has never really been established, especially since there's multiple Yoshis. It's possible that they could be any gender. I don't know. It's impossible to tell. Anyway, next time, we're gonna find out the answer to an age-old question. See you later and goodbye.